here today with my co-host, Six.
And I'm here with our co-host, Deluxedietcoke.
Lord
So,
help me.
yes.
Yeah,
You may
as
ask,
you could
beg
tell,
for help, it won't help.
as you could tell by the title, we've strapped Deluxe Diet Coke down to a chair, and we have
Yeah.
forced him to watch Beastars. Only 2 episodes so far. We're giving him a bit of a
3
break.
episodes.
3. I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, we strapped him down to a chair like the beginning of Black Ops 1. Like he had like 15 TVs in front of them. It's like
All
a
of
mix of
them.
Black Ops 1 and Clockwork Orange
Yeah, all of them were just playing Beastars.
simultaneously.
Yeah. And, well, what do you think of the series so far?
Yeah,
I'm afraid,
you should be.
but I like it. But I don't
I'm afraid, but I like it.
want to. But
Every opinion you have also contradicts with the opinion you have.
Exactly.
Your
And that's how it
entire
is.
thought process on this is contradictory.
I'd say it's
I've
more like a
decided
masochistic
that-
vein, because he likes it and doesn't like it.
Yeah, you could view it as that.
Yeah. I mean, in all sense of the word, like, it's wrong, and that's all you need to know.
It's really, really well done. I quite like it.
I do like the 3D animation.
Yeah, it's one of the few
Oh,
that
yeah.
actually work without looking just weird.
Or jank.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm taking hits.
Alright.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. It's quite
Yeah.
good, I'd say.
Yes. And very awkward at many points in time.
There were very few times where I had thought, wow, this is really generic, or wow, that animation looks kind of jank. And each of those
Yeah,
only
never-
had one time in it. The animation looking jank was, the dance scene with the wolf girl?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird how her eyes looked like they were just painted on that entire time. Like every other
mean,
time, it
personally-
looked natural except for that one, and I think it's just because of the lack of movement of her eyes.
Hmm.
Because it just looked really weird and stiff.
Yeah, well, I mean, during that scene, I was all like, man, this is kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Like, just mental cringe.
And the only time I had thought something was generic was the whole scene with the lighting of the candle.
Yeah, that was kind of generic. But other than that, it's a pretty good.
Yeah. It subverts a lot of things that most animes do.
Oh, Jesus, there was 15 Germans up there.
And now that I think about it,
lack of
there is one kind of generic thing, though it's not really with its genre.
Mhm.
In that the main character takes down an entire crime organization.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really technically
What?
generic. And he hasn't gotten there yet, so let's not completely spoil it for him.
Well, I'm trying to be as vague as possible.
Oh, yeah, let me just say this. They cut out a big chunk of the scene that I was totally supposed to show you. They cut this out of, like, the show. Like, this is in the book, or whatever. Well, not this exactly, but this is just a summary.
I've experienced.
It's literally a 2-panel summary.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Seamless skinny, yeah.
It just... What? Oh, nothing. Yeah, that's literally just the summary. It's just, you have that? Yes.
I mean, that's
And
good
then-
enough reasoning for me.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that.
It's like, is that a
Yeah,
gun?
just-
Yep. Okay.
Just like loading maliciously. I mean, what you gonna do? Technically weaker due to genetics or whatever, because animal weaker than predator animal.
An animal could be weaker than a predator, but everyone's equally as weak to a gun.
To gun. You can outsmart people, but I've yet to see a man who can outsmart Bullet.
Exactly. See, this guy, he gets it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot to show you something, Jack.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. Fancy. This is the show and tell podcast.
Flex. Yeah, it's flex
Ooh, I saw that. I remember that. That's really.
Let me see. Ooh.
Yeah. It's epic.
Yeah.
This man
Big
has.
flex.
This man is so much richer than us. Look at him. His pockets are lined with gold.
You say that, yeah, I've literally got no money now.
Not anymore, but you had it at some point. You had enough to spend.
Well, you know what they say: eat the rich.
Oh.
It's just.
I'm sorry, fetish territory.
You know when I first. Yeah, that is a furry fetish. Not gonna lie. Vor is a furry fetish.
It is.
I mean, when you get further, you'll understand. Jack, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know. I know. Don't mention it.
Yeah, just like it's like my whole body wanted to go down.
Stop. That makes me extraordinarily uncomfortable.
that whole
By the way, that's
that whole scene is uncomfortable, and you know it.
It is.
I mean,
is this guys made me what?
Coke, you saw that scene, remember? Because you retweeted it or whatever. You sent it in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
just sorry. It was like a video.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
shit.
scene where it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just said that to me.
that's like a good.
I think I'm watching a different show.
Oh, you know, you're gonna watch the whole thing, and that's like a full 5-10 minutes. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Just
the
hope your
whole
parents don't walk
episode.
in.
Yeah, make sure they don't. Lock the door, bar the door.
Bar the door
Make
shut.
sure-
That's your only way of staying safe.
Yeah. Live in shame for the rest of your life, you know.
I
That's the way
mean,
it's gotta
we were
be,
both
man.
already doing that beforehand, so.
Oh yeah, I was doing that years before. This is just like another obstacle.
The obstacle of the furries.
No, just living in shame, that's the obstacle.
You were already living in shame, though.
Exactly, that was the obstacle. How did he breach my defenses? Jesus.
He breached
Yeah.
my defenses. Oh no!
Like, I just want to preface this. I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but like, seriously, World at War, the enemies in World at War on Veteran literally prioritize the main character, like the player, rather than the NPCs. And the NPCs are like, basically they're downgraded and Veteran. So they don't acknowledge as many, like, enemies. So it's very painful.
So they're pretty much just sitting there eating glue.
Yes! That's why 4 Germans just ran up behind me. While Private Chernov here is just shooting one enemy. I'm in pain. Yes, charge it. Charge the Germans without me. Please, do it for me. I'm literally crawling on the ground because 2 bullets will take me out. This is like mental pain.
Anyway, on to a different topic other than Beastars or World at War.
Well, actually, I think we should finish the topics we do have that are Beastars in World at War.
We don't have any World at War related ones. What are you talking about?
Alright, just finish the other Beastars topic. Comes out next year.
Yeah,
Next season.
new season next year. Woo!
Whoa.
There's gonna be so much more porn.
Softcore.
I think both.
Yeah, probably both.
I'm already starting to regret.
You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna
Why
be
not?
like hooked on it.
Yeah.
Because at some point you're gonna go like, wow, this is actually kind of interesting. I think I can keep watching it. Oh, I don't like this scene. I don't like this scene. I don't want my parents to witness me in this scene. Now I can't stop watching because I'm too invested. And that's it. That'll be the entire thing. The only question is, are you watching it in English?
Yes.
That's just as awkward.
Yeah, I did the same thing with it, but I used headphones, so.
Yeah, so did I. Like, I was literally just in the corner of a dark room watching this so, like, nobody would witness and nobody would walk in and it'd be embarrassing.
No one could see you.
and nobody can see my shame.
You have to have your masturbation jacket on.
Oh yeah, it's a weighting blanket. Oh, this is just bad.
I mean, we could
It
make it
should be.
worse.
Yeah, we really could. I mean, I had to look through so many body pillows for that last thumbnail.
Why'd you have to look through so many? That was the first one I saw when I looked it up.
It wasn't the first one I saw because
It's
just don't
very high.
ask, you know.
It's very high quality.
Yeah, it is. I had to get the censored one. Just saying.
Spoil sport.
Now, what do you mean it's YouTube? I can't do anything else.
Just post it on Pornhub, dude.
Oh yeah, like sure. I'd totally do that, but I think we'd actually make money off that.
Pornhub
I'm more
treats
afraid
it.
of.
Pornhub treats the people on it better than YouTube does.
I mean, they probably do. You see
Mm,
all those Twitch streamers going over there? I mean, they're making bank.
mm.
I mean, if I had a body and I wanted money, I would. You bet your ass I'd be over there. I got headshot. Sorry, it's $5. It's $5. You got to make money.
And I got $5 for you for head.
I'm sorry. I would say yes, but I have standards,
That's a
mental
lie.
standards.
That is a
I have
lie.
mental standards.
Don't you dare lie to me.
What, mental standards?
I know you don't have
I'm not
any
saying
sort
I.
of standards.
I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just saying I have mental standards.
No, you don't.
Checkmate.
Don't lie to me.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
You
Got
don't
like
have
500.
standards. We all know you don't.
Well, yeah, you're right. I was watching Beastars, so
Yeah,
standards
so
are lower.
shut up.
You know, we've kind of just given ourselves to this, and like now we're stuck in this rut,
Eh.
which is like we've doomed ourselves because we watch Beastars, and
Mm,
this is it. This is the peak comedy we have.
pretty
I
much.
say as I'm throwing like 7 Molotovs, I'm throwing like Molotovs into a German base because they keep spawning. They won't stop spawning.
Alright, on to a different topic.
Yes.
There's
Next
going to
topic.
be The Last of Us getting a show on HBO.
HBO.
HBO,
Whoa.
you're a hoe.
They did Game of Thrones and season 8 sucked or something. I don't know. People complained about it for a long time.
I don't know. I never gave a shit about Game of Thrones.
Me neither. I never even watched it, so I don't care.
Mm. Alright.
Why did he?
It's getting a show. I don't know what else to say. I'd never even played The Last of Us.
I played The Last of Us. There are also like games coming out soon, so yeah, that's kind of cool.
Mm.
I've waited like a while since the PS3 to get a new Last of Us game, but I mean it's kind of generic. And also a bunch of people are being like, it's so cool because crunch time and all that. Well, I'm out here like, bruh, it's just a game.
I feel like a lot of the long term like AAA games have
Or just crunch.
they've devolved into big hairy dad games.
I mean, what's your definition of that?
You play as a big hairy dad or the small child, and the big hairy dad escorts the child or thing to a place where
Oh,
it is
that is
safe.
surprisingly accurate.
Yeah.
Surprisingly accurate.
It's a big hairy
For,
dad
like-
game.
Well, I mean, not most of it, just parts of it.
I mean, fucking God of War of all things has become a big hairy
Yeah.
dad game.
Well, I mean, God of War used to be a 3D like platformer or whatever, like whatever you call it, because it was like top down or something.
I don't know.
No, not top down. It was like isometric. That's what it's called.
Yeah, it's an isometric fighting type game.
Yeah, it was in like PSN Fighters,
Yeah.
like PlayStation's rip-off Smash.
That like 5 people bought.
Yeah. but it was actually kind of decent because it had like BioShock and all that, like
Mm.
just together. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good
Actually,
idea on paper, but nobody wants to work together.
yeah. Actually, BioShock Infinite, that would count as a Big Hairy Dad game.
Technically, yeah.
Hmm.
But not BioShock 1 or 2. Well,
No,
actually,
only
BioShock 2
Infinite.
kind of.
Only really
Yeah,
Infinite.
BioShock 2.
No, in BioShock 2, the dad isn't hairy.
Yes, because his skin is grafted into the suit,
Yeah.
which is extremely disturbing if you really think about it.
Oh, yeah, they do
'Cause
that
that
for
means
all
his
their
entire-
workers.
Yeah, his body is literally the suit that he's wearing.
Like, how does he eat?
I mean, it's literally like supplements feed it into his veins.
Ugh.
Yeah, so like the saddest form of existence.
Can't
But
quite
I mean,
die.
somebody. Yeah, I mean, somebody's into it. So it doesn't
Probably.
matter. Most likely.
I did really like BioShock, but I never completed it.
Which one? The first one?
Yeah. I played a bit of
I mean,
two,
the
and it was alright.
Yeah, you're really not missing you're not missing much with the first one. The only thing you're missing is like a really bad boss battle at the end that's like really annoying and kind of goes on for a while. Like,
Yeah, it's more about the atmosphere, really.
yeah, which they build really well.
Oh, yeah. Actually, speaking of really well-built atmospheres, I remember there was this one horror game I played a few years ago that I ended up getting for free. I think it was like Layers of Fear or something.
Ooh, Layers of Fear, yeah. That is a really good horror game.
And I remember it being pretty shit. Because the thing is the way I experienced it is that it built atmosphere really well. Like, it did that very, very well, but it never delivered on it.
What ending did you get then?
I don't
Did you
remember. It
finish it?
was years ago, dude.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, the whole thing's about like mental, like, because you know, like the artist dude's like mentally declining is kind of sad.
If you view it as that way, yeah, but if you view it for like what it gives you, just flat out, it's just you go into a room, then you open the door and that room isn't what it was, and it's just that plus like a few hours.
I mean, yeah.
So if you're
And also
thinking
you're getting, like,
deeper about
ancient
it, then,
stuff.
yeah. If you're thinking deeper
Well, yeah.
about it, then yeah, I guess it'd probably be pretty sad, but like in
Yeah.
the horror itself, it's not really scary. It's just really atmospheric.
Yeah, which it can be done right. It's just it's
Like,
hard to do.
yeah, like they built the atmosphere really well. It was nice, spooky, but I knew that it was just nothing was ever going to happen. Besides, like, you go into a room, it changes, voila.
Big spooky.
Yeah.
Wait, is that something?
Like,
I remember PewDiePie played that years ago.
yeah. I don't know. If they were able to rebuild that atmosphere in a different game,
Mhm.
but they had other people helping them with like the horror aspects of it, because like half of horror is purely atmosphere building.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's just jump scares.
Yeah, because jump scares ain't that good anymore. You know,
Yeah.
you can't really build anything off it unless
Well,
like,
the
just
thing
cheap
is that
scares.
it's the cheap it's like the cheapest version of making a horror game is to make everything a jump
Yeah.
scare.
Yeah, because you can make good things with. You can use jump scares correctly. It's just
Yeah.
it's all how you use it.
I feel like you should use jump scares as like a subversion of expectation, really.
Yeah, I
So-
feel like jump scares should be used as like last resort. You know,
Yeah.
because it's cheap.
Yeah, so use them sparingly. Most people won't complain about them.
Yeah.
But if you have them as
But
your
I mean-
main source of horror, that is the equivalent of like trying to that's like the equivalent of rubbing your face against a cheese grater for an hour.
Yeah, like most modern horror movies, like The Nun and I guess FNAF. I don't know. It's not
Yeah,
really a
it
horror
is
game anymore.
FNAF.
It's more like Yeah, I don't consider it a horror game anymore because it's not
And Matt Pat's
like.
still fucking going on about it. He's going to be going off about that thing till the sun explodes.
Yeah, remember when he did that thing about the virus? Like, who will die during the virus?
I don't like to keep track of Matt Pat anymore. He used to be good. I remember the good Matt Pat.
I miss the old Matt Pat.
I do
Straight
too,
from the
man.
bold Matt Pat. Like the rest of that song, Matt Pat. Don't want to get copyrighted, bruh.
I miss Matt Pat from before FNAF. Cause that game just like ruined his channel.
Yeah, he just became like engrossed with it. His life has been taken from him because of FNAF. Like, look at him now; he's aged like massively. But then again, having a child will do that to you.
Yeah, I mean he still looks like largely the same.
Yeah.
To think that he could have been a neuroscientist.
He could have been a neuroscientist. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, I believe he was studying something like that. Or he could have easily gone into the field.
Wow, that is almost more shocking than like Markiplier becoming a engineer. Cause like, dang, those are like
he could have been
things.
like helping people, but instead he became an internet celebrity.
Which
I can at least respect Markiplier.
Yeah, he does stuff, Unisonus and all that. That one's actually pretty fun. I enjoyed a video today where they taped electrodes to their to simulate birth.
Okay.
Yeah, they taped a bunch of electrodes there, like 6.
Well then.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, it's an experience watching that channel. That's all I can say.
Sure it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we've exhausted this topic, and also talking about internet celebrities and a virus we can't legally name because YouTube will destroy us.
Doom Eternal.
Ah, yes, you can actually talk about that because you've been playing it. And I've spoiled myself for all the cutscenes.
What in the world? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, what?
Okay, so there's this Twitter account called Breaking 911 that just gives out like news whenever it happens. And apparently 33 minutes ago, a woman in Springfield, Missouri had given birth in the toilet paper aisle at Walmart.
Okay, and? What's so weird about that? That's pretty normal. It's pretty,
Most people do it in the food aisle.
No, the toilet paper aisle sounds right, because then you drop the baby on a toilet paper thing. And you clean up the mess. It's a 2-in-1 process. Ease of access, man. Ease of access.
My God.
Also, it's a Walmart. What do you expect?
Yeah. I wouldn't expect people to give birth in it.
Well, I mean, I've seen worse. It's a Walmart. It's
what's worse than watching somebody give birth in Walmart?
Somebody taking a crap in the middle of an aisle.
I'd say taking a crap isn't
and then
as
just
bad as
walking
giving
away.
Birth.
No, just leaving it in an aisle.
I would say giving birth in a Walmart is far worse than taking a shit in Walmart.
No, it isn't, because like people are constantly walking through there, and dude just goes use the restroom while he's walking, and doesn't miss a step, just keeps going like he didn't do that.
No, that's not as bad as giving birth in a Walmart.
Well, I mean, it's not. That's why I'm saying it's not bad. I'm just saying like it's worse than it, because I mean technically the act of giving birth is supposed to be good. Technically, because you're bringing something into the universe or whatever.
Yeah, but that should be done in like in a clean area, not a Walmart.
Well, I mean, we're also in the middle of a pandemic, so the world is unclean.
It's still a hospital.
I
A
mean,
Walmart is just as bad as a hospital with all the people in it.
well, I mean, if you really think about it, in the 1800s, giving birth in a Walmart would still be better than giving birth in a hospital.
Walmart didn't exist in the 1800s.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's
Any place
technically
would have
better.
been better. You could have given birth out in the fucking forest and it would have been better.
Yeah, it would have been better than going to a doctor, because going to a doctor back then basically meant they're gonna put drugs on you, and you're probably gonna die because they didn't wash their hands.
Before they figured out
See,
medicine, it was like, well, I guess you just have really
You-
bad blood, so we're just gonna put
you
some
got
leeches
demon-
on you.
yeah, you got demons in your blood.
It's like, shoot, that just killed him. I guess there was too much demon blood.
Yeah, he's got like demon blood. Gotta start smoking crack, because that's what they gave up back in those days. Is like,
Okay, Sigmund Freud.
I mean, that's what they did. It was bad for you. Like, they didn't know medicine. Medicine's different. Besides, didn't they eat radiation in the 50s?
Probably.
Like, people used
I
to
don't know, dude. I don't know the entirety of history.
look. The fact is, like, the past is weird. They did weird things, but the future is also weird because we never learned.
Yeah. I'm just glad I'm not in the time where homosexuality is considered a mental illness.
Well, I mean, it kind of is in like Sweden or something.
Not in Sweden. That's like
Well,
Saudi
no,
Arabia.
like I remember. No, I remember like in Sweden there was like a whole thing where there was like homosexuality is like a mental illness, and you can get like banned from work. And a bunch of people in Sweden basically went on strike and said they're too gay.
Hold on.
And I'm pretty sure that's what happened. It was like at some point. I don't remember when. And I know it was like in the region around there.
Mirabee.
Bruh. It is. This is that point in the VOD where I'd say we've been sponsored by somebody, but we're too small and too boring for anybody to sponsor us. So like, anybody? Yeah, what?
I'm just gonna promote the good name of Doom Eternal.
Yes, we were gonna do that right after this, but I don't know what happened.
Keep playing.
Sorry about that.
Oh yes, we were just about to start preaching Doom Eternal.
Haven't played it because it's like
Yeah, me neither.
$60.
Yeah, but I did spoil myself for all the cutscenes. And before you be like, why'd you do that? Because it's a very simple answer why I did that. Because at its core, nobody cares about the story for Doom. It's all about the slaying. It's about the demons. Fighting demons, man. That is Doom. Not story. That is all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So, Coke, what do you got to say about Doom, since you have it?
It's really hard to play on. I'm playing on ultra-violent,
Mhm.
so that's like the second hardest mode.
Yeah, you see, there's your problem. You're obviously not playing on casual.
I love the challenge of it.
I do too. That's why I'm playing veteran in World of War, because I hate myself.
All right, I'm gonna preach heresy here, in that I didn't like Doom 2016 all that much.
Oh,
Get the fuck, bro. I'm
yeah,
getting
get
this
out of here. We're gonna get him out of here. Get him out of here. Take him away. Take him away.
I have the recording equipment, so shut the fuck up.
Send him to the gulag. I do too, you fool. I can edit as well.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
almost
haven't
there.
been
I just got-
streaming this whole time. I doubt you even have the stream key.
You fool. Yeah, I mean, actually, you're right. I don't know how to stream.
Yeah, so
I know
shut
how to-
up.
I know I have the capabilities. I just don't know how to do it, which is why I haven't done anything, because I don't know how to do any of this. It's difficult.
Well, if you took the time to learn,
Well, actually, I do have the time to learn now. It's just
You've had the time to learn for the past few weeks. You've been in quarantine.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so shut up.
actually no. I've had schoolwork. Yeah, 'cause college, man. College gives you work no matter what.
And that takes up the entire day.
Well, I mean, you try and write a 1,000-word essay. This stuff's difficult.
That depends
Makes
more on
my
the
head hurt.
topic.
The topic is generalized subjects that you could write literally anything on, but you got to write something so specific that they would like.
So
you know,
just
that's what
write
you gotta-
anything about a specific subject.
Yeah, but it's an in specific topic. So you got to write about like either a niche thing or something you don't know about. It's weird and annoying. My brain hurts.
Haha, he got small brain. He's got smooth brain.
Smooth brain, smooth brain, smooth brain. Also, yeah, we've been in quarantine for a while. Kind of transfers into the next thing. What y'all been doing since quarantine started?
Playing Minecraft with a friend until like 5 a.m. And that's pretty much it. Also
Yeah.
watching beastars.
That's exactly what I've been doing pretty much. Yeah. What about you, Coke?
Damn.
All right, that's been Deluxedietcoke. What does it say?
It's Deluxedietcoke's words of wisdom.
Yes, let's just say like every time I'm gonna make that an overlay now. Like just every time there's just an awkward silence, Deluxedietcoke has spoken.
His words of wisdom.
His words of knowledge.
Damn.
He sees into the next realm. There he is.
No, you know who does see into the next realm? Okay, this is a story told to me by a friend. So one day he was just sitting in class and it was the usual kind of shit, nothing really going on, but out of nowhere, this kid just starts fucking quacking out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And
So just
no, just like quack, quack.
oh, like the lame quack, not even like the funny quacks.
Yeah. And he just does this for like the rest of the class. And my friend Chris, like my friend looks to his friend and is like, "You hearing this shit? You hearing this shit right now?" It's like, yeah. It's like this fucker knows something. And you know what? You know what he takes away from this? He's like, this fucker knows something we don't. It's like, what does he know that we don't that's making him start quacking?
Well, I guess you could say he's damn it, I had a really good pun, but I forgot about it.
Alright, good. Puns are illegal.
No.
Yes.
I would say like I guess he knew when to duck, but yeah, that one really didn't land. That's how you know it's a good one. It really didn't land.
Yeah. But
Damn.
Yeah. The one takeaway I have is, hey, at least I did a joke. It wasn't a good one, but it was a joke.
Anyway.
This has been my parody. This has been the parody pod. Just like close it off and everything.
We're only like 34 minutes in.
I like how last episode we just went on for like an hour.
Yeah.
Just talking about one subject, and now we're just like, here's multiple ones. We don't have anything to really talk about.
Well, the thing is that like none of these really pertain to something I can talk for a long time about.
It really can't pertain to anything, so, you know.
But you have smooth brain, so.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, sure, kind of, maybe, possibly, perhaps.
He's got a case of smooth square brain.
SpongeBob smooth brain.
Anytime I think of SpongeBob, all I think of is the scene with King Neptune.
Yeah.
It's like bald.
Bald. I just remember. I don't know why, but I thought about this. You know, plankton.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I just thought if somebody was. It's this. It's literally just plankton. He's just like SpongeBob, eat pant. I don't know why it's funny. It's just funny because it's just the wrong quotes. SpongeBob, I have turned myself into a pickle.
Jesus. Have you listened to the song Dragon Ball Durag?
No, I have not.
It is the
Unfortunately.
funniest fucking thing. The video is what really makes it.
Oh, really? What is the video?
I'll
Please
post a
enlighten
link.
me.
Upwork has the world's largest.
Fuck. Alright, I'll post a link to it. In general.
There's 15 grenades thrown in my location. Hell yeah.
Just fucking watch it.
Alright, hit me with it.
There you go.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna watch that. That looks like high quality.
It's so high quality.
It
Okay.
definitely shows
Yeah.
its quality.
Before you watch it though, actually, I've watched it a few times, and the guy actually has like a really good voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a really nice angelic kind of voice that you
Mhm.
could just hear like singing smooth jazz or something for like an hour and just never get tired of.
Oh, heck yeah, smooth jazz.
He's got some saxophones in the song as well.
Ooh,
Quite nice.
kind of like that. Yes. I've had a long amount, like since quarantine started, I've had a long amount of time to just look at things and listen to things.
Yeah.
And I've started watching a lot of weird YouTube videos.
You
I
don't
found
know
a video-
shit about weird YouTube videos. My friend Skylar, this man's YouTube recommended is so fucked from the videos he finds.
Hmm I mean, it's probably
just-
still not as
He'll get like random Arabian videos just in there.
Mhm. It's probably still not as bad as anything that Peter King dog training has, man. But that man is on a whole nother level. Like he's eating pieces of Bigfoot, and he's like, "Bigfoot touched me" or whatever. And
My personal
His-
favorite YouTube channel is I believe his name is Dick Demon. He has such classic videos as "I want to fuck Donald Trump, but I ain't gay."
mhm,
I want
Are you
to
sure
fuck
this is,
Santa Claus, but I ain't gay.
mhm. Are
And
you sure this is a YouTube channel?
yes,
Mhm.
I remember finding him in like 2010 or like 2014. 2014, 2015, sometime around there.
Yeah.
I
Well, I mean, I was literally gonna say, like, out of all the weirdness, I found a really nice channel.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally gonna say, like, I found a really nice spooky videos dude who like analyzes stuff. Has a nice voice. He was also a furry, unfortunately, but
Furries can be alright, people.
yeah, but the
Fine.
universe is slowly feeding me more and more furries. I don't know why.
Just accept your fate.
I refuse. I will go
Sick.
against fate. I'll pull a full-on God of War and go fight the fates.
To good luck.
Oh my god.
You're not nearly as ripped as Kratos.
No, but I have the rage. The rage. Yeah, but I found a YouTube channel called Nightmind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude's got a nice voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know that guy?
Yeah, I used to watch his videos all the time.
Yes, he has a good
yeah.
voice. What is that? I just got a random link. Let's see what it is. What'd you the heck is that?
It's funny.
It's a funny, okay. Unable to play. Nice. It is a very epic funny.
That's
It
not
is
the funny. It's a doom funny.
I literally can't play it. It says unable to play. It says like
Just
suspicious of
switch
spam. Oof.
It's supposed to be a funny Doom reference. The funny.
Well, so did you finish Doom yet? Or have you,
No.
like, how far have you gotten?
I think I've just rescued Samuel Hayden and being the
Mm-hmm. So have you seen the flashbacks yet?
I already know about.
Oh,
I mean, it's
and the
not that
helmet?
big. Yeah. I also have
Okay, so
this.
the what?
You can unlock the costume with two
Mm-hmm.
Sentinel badges.
Okay, that's really
So
cool.
the Doom guy as a costume.
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
Doom costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you got like the Ultimate Edition or whatever, you get the Slayer corn. So the Slayer unicorn.
Oh, that's with Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the best edition, which is obviously the collect.
Hmm.
It comes with everything and also a helmet, so pretty epic.
Yeah, you can wear that helmet and hope that any
That's
sort
not
of
the
weird. Just wear the helmet with pride as you go out into the streets, hoping that you won't get any sort of disease. But then again, it's a Bethesda product, so Wait, what? Oh,
demonic presence and safe level.
so speaking of Bethesda helmets, did you hear what happened with the Fallout 76 helmet?
No.
Yeah, so it got black mold after a while. Like they started gaining black mold in like helmets. They had to start being recalled.
Oh god. How did
Yeah,
you
so
even
I'm
get?
just saying, it's 'cause the plastic, man. I don't know. Like some part of the helmet just started gaining mold. So just be wary of that helmet, man. Every time you put it on, be wary of it.
You don't want the mold to like crawl in
Yeah.
your ear, and then you'll have mold on your brain.
No, you'll
But
literally get like the Last of Us disease where it's like cordyceps and wait, no, those are mushrooms.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, no,
Stupid.
those
So
yeah, close enough.
what
It's
about?
spores. Like both mushrooms and like mold spread through spores, so it's kind of the same.
Yeah, but
Oh god.
can't mold photosynthesis? I know, no, it can't. Can it?
No, no.
I don't know.
It's like it's also like it's also the same thing as like a
A fungi.
mushroom, if I remember. Yeah, fungi. They eat stuff. Like they basically eat dead stuff.
Eh.
Oh, a pretty fun guy.
Then what the fuck is dead on the helmet? Alright,
It's a
good
Doom.
silence, everyone.
Oh, 6 left.
He's back.
Oh boy, that was totally awkward and weird, and I totally didn't just get a phone call.
Internet.
Yes, internet is bad because I get phone call and everything go poop. Mm. Phone bad. Internet book good. Speaking of books, you see all that free stuff that's happening now?
What furry stuff?
I said free stuff.
Oh, I thought
Why
you
did your
said
mind go
furry
there?
stuff.
Your
I
your
was
mind, you've been
Listen.
corrupted.
I was corrupted to begin with, alright?
The demonic presence is at an unsafe level. We must clear it out.
Listen,
Ugh.
I will get that body
Yeah.
pillow.
Which one? The first one or the second one, or all of them?
All of them.
That's somehow worse. I mean, there's bad, and then there's like what you just said. Like, that's somehow worse than this. Like, look at this. That's somehow worse than this.
Alright, what is this? It's
In
not even
general,
that bad.
It, it literally just says lick.
Yeah, he's licking it. Animals lick their
Yeah.
wounds.
I don't need to see that though. But
I
it's
mean, it
bad.
could have been somewhere else.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been literally that scene.
They could have been that scene for an hour, and I would probably still enjoy it.
Boys.
Yeah, you
might
would,
be
you degenerate.
Hey, shut up! You're also degenerate.
No, I cringed the whole time it happened, so therefore less degenerate.
You're still a
I have
degenerate, though.
Yes, I'm a degenerate with standards.
That's a lie. You don't have
Standard.
no degenerate have
even-
standards.
Even professionals have standards.
You're not a professional. You're a degenerate.
I am a professional with standards.
No, you
How about
aren't.
Yes, I am. Back me up, Coke. I'm more professional. I got standards.
No, I agree with Jackie.
Thank you,
Alright,
Deluxedietcoke.
All right, you know what? We're making him watch 3 more episodes back to back.
No,
Yes, you're going right to that scene. You're going all the way to that scene at episode 12.
I beg.
It
No,
would
you're going to
happen
that
anyway, even if you sided with him.
Mm-hmm. It's just now it's more forceful. You're
The
being
truth
duct taped to a
is,
chair.
game is rigged from this.
The game was rigged from the start,
Truth is,
Fine.
kid, the game was rigged from the start.
and you're
Yeah,
gonna
we
watch this either way.
Trollface ambushes whopping gangs in style and kill.
That shouldn't have made me laugh.
Hmm.
That shouldn't have made me laugh, but
I want to see
Good.
one of those dumb battle royale things online, but it's just like Dr. Doofenshmirtz kills God.
oh, that would be so funny. But he would do that anyway.
It's Dr.
He's just
Doofenshmirtz.
that powerful. It's the No, I got a better one. Give me a second. Close the door. It's the atheist. It's the atheisminator. Oh,
Why'd you have to
Instant
close the
win.
door for that one?
because Christian household.
Hmm. What do your parents? Do you praise the Jesus?
Yes,
I don't.
I hate to, but church is closed. It's been closed.
Yeah, because
Pope
of the
Francis.
cuckrona.
Yes, Pope Francis. He's been live streaming on Twitch. I actually wish. Imagine if he was. That'd actually be pretty funny.
Behold,
Oh.
my servants, I am now live streaming on Twitch.
Twitch. It looks like
I mean, there are
Epic Game.
there are
Epic
Christian.
Gamer 42069 has subscribed for 3 months. You have been blessed, my son.
Donate to me and subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Where you can see all the premium Jesus.
The Pope has an OnlyFans, but instead of posting like porn or anything, all he does is like
He's just like, y'all are messed up.
no, he just posts
It's-
like
I-
really dumb selfies.
It's just like, I forgive you for looking at this.
No, it's one of those fucking pictures where the entire picture is literally just like a close up of his face. He's like, "Oh, bro, you got any cheese?"
It's 4 a.m. and this is just cheese. The cheese POV or the cheese in my fridge.
Oh no, it's 4 a.m. Here he comes.
The
You-
cheese, where is it?
He hears the cheese hears stomping coming from across the room. It's slow but heavy. As the stomping draws near, the door is forcefully thrust open, and chunks of the cheese go flying everywhere as it's being devoured.
The chunks are slowly reabsorbed into the man's skin. What?
As 4 turns to 5 in the blink of an eye, he hurries back to his room at the speed of several donkeys.
He scurries back, all hands and leg. You know what this just reminded me of?
What?
Ugh. So me and my friends, we were bored in class, in like physics one day, and we were like, you know what? Let's do some improv. And we were like, all right, cool, epic. And we created the legend of the cheese demon.
Mm-hmm.
A horribly, like, imagine a Wendigo, right? Like, really skinny and lanky and horribly diseased looking,
Mm-hmm.
with, like, its arms are bent backwards. It's crawling on all fours. Its fingernails are, like, extremely long and decrepit. Its entire body is disgusting and like covered in necrosis. It's got like stringy hair, like Gollum. It looks like it has the face of Gollum, but with like extremely long teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And at like 4 a.m., it crawls on the ceiling of your house to get to the top shelf of your fridge and grab the cheese. And the saddest part, like it was all told in like the sad storybook sort of thing. And so like, and the saddest part of this being's entire existence is that though he loves cheese with all his might and he can only sustain his body on cheese, he is fully lactose intolerant. And then it was just like, on some nights, on some cold winter and summer nights, you can hear him wailing in the park bathroom as he suffers from his lactose intolerance. It was good. And then at the end, we're all like, and you know what's even sadder? The cheese demon is the man sitting across the table from us, and it was like our other friend. He's like, "Oh, dude, come on." He's like, "You know not of the horrors you've wrought upon us. We know what you are, you beast, you foul beast. You've stolen our cheese for the last time."
That is
Uh,
so good.
yeah. It was great. I forgot what we called it, but it was like something in Spanish, like the cheese demon in Spanish or something. Ugh, it was good. It was even funnier because that dude was like really lanky and skinny, so he already looked like a Wendigo.
It's just mean.
Nah, he was in on it. He was fine. His girlfriend was in on it too. She was like, "Yeah, I've seen him crawl." Like one day at 3 in the morning, I just heard this weird noise from the windowsill, and I saw that the window was open. I didn't know what happened, so I closed it, and I looked up, and I heard like this weird noise scratching across my ceiling, and I look up, and it was you. It was you. You stole my cheese. Ugh. See, that's the sort of thing I miss now, but not really. I really don't care. Yeah. So that's the tragic story of the cheese demon.
And we are at 50. Yeah, we're at almost at 53 minutes here. We should probably just wrap up. So, does anyone?
Last time I was gonna cluster.
What?
I was gonna consider calling it a clusterfuck, but I don't know what to call it now because it makes even less sense.
Yeah. All right. Does anyone have anything they want to say before we close out?
Yeah, can we get like, I don't know, somebody to sponsor us? Hey, Raid Shadow Legends, sponsor us. I don't know. I don't care how stupid it sounds. Please.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends, the best thing that
Play Raid Shadow Legends and get a free mercenary. Ah!
Bethesda sponsor us. I'm the only person who still likes Fallout 76.
Do you even like that game, or do you pretend to like it?
I played it today.
I don't
like
know
30
how
minutes.
you can manage that.
There was a new update. I forgot to talk about something.
Well, it's too late because we're signing
Wait,
out.
no. Wait,
This has been the Parody Podcast, everybody. Thank you for watching. I have been here with
I'm your host.
All right, sign yourself
Wait.
out.
Okay. All right. This has been the Parody Podcast. I'm your host, the Courier 6 at the Courier 6. I just wanted to let y'all know that Fallout 7